CNN senior reporter and fact-checker Daniel Dale reviewed Donald Trump's rally speech in Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania, and described it as containing a significant amount of inaccurate and misleading information. After co-anchor Kate Bolduan played excerpts from Trump's remarks and asked him to assess their accuracy, Dale pointed out multiple falsehoods, including Trump's claim that inflation had stopped, as part of a broader pattern of inaccurate statements. Dale assessed Donald Trump's recent remarks about inflation, calling several claims misleading or false. Trump had claimed he inherited the worst inflation ever, but Dale noted that when Trump took office, inflation stood at roughly 3.0%, the same rate reflected in the most recent data. While inflation later peaked at 9.1% in June 2022, Trump habitually does not mention that it subsequently declined back to 3.0%. Trump also claimed that prices overall were down. Dale explained that this was inaccurate, pointing to a roughly 3% overall inflation increase and a 2.7% rise in grocery prices, though some items, like eggs, had decreased. Bolduan noted that while Trump could say he was working to bring down prices, that was not the same as claiming prices had actually fallen. When asked what else stood out from the rally, Dale said Trump repeated what he described as his familiar laundry list of frequently debunked claims. Trump told the audience he had secured $18 trillion in new investment in the United States this year, a figure Dale called not even close to true, noting it was nearly double what even the White House's own figures suggest and far beyond independent economic estimates. Trump also claimed he had ended 8 wars. Dale pointed out that several of the examples he cited were not wars during his presidency and included unrelated disputes, such as between Egypt and Ethiopia, and references to Serbia and Kosovo. He also noted Trump cited a conflict between Thailand and Cambodia that later resumed, meaning it was not permanently resolved. Finally, Trump repeated a familiar claim that entire prison populations from the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Venezuela had been emptied into the United States, a claim for which Dale said there is no evidence. Dale and other fact-checkers noted that some of the president's phrasing, such as prices are coming down or we are bringing prices down, can be deliberately vague. While these statements are harder to dispute immediately, fact-checkers emphasize that describing current prices as down is misleading when headline inflation remains positive and requires qualifying context.